Testing. Welcome to episode 266 of Beauty Magazine, the Sims 4 story of a once thriving, now struggling fashion magazine. Our story features Sims 4 gameplay. Sometimes we do some building. Sometimes we pretend to make magazines and covers and whatnot, and articles and such. Basically, I take pictures from the game and upload them to an online website. Excuse me. This Flip HTML5 website. And it kind of looks like a magazine when I actually work on those things. We don't do this very often, but when we do, it's fun. Tonight I I gotta work at 8 o'clock in the morning, so this won't be a very long episode. So let's get rid of this. And let's get into the game. Let me show this one more time. As shown in the thumbnail now, we have not only the story of Beatrice Ullbright, the founder and editor-in-chief of Beauty Magazine. She did that in 1998, and in present day, it's 2008 for her. That's where most of our story has taken place since January. However, as of a week ago or so, within the last few episodes, I've started the before beauty portion of the story, telling the backstory of how she started her magazine. She graduated high school, and that's back in 1981, and we've been doing some stuff back, in that gameplay, in a separate save file. Originally, I was going to try to do that with The Sims 3, but there were too many logistic issues with trying to get the game to work, and I use OneDrive, so having to constantly turn off my OneDrive and then load the game and see if it worked, and it wasn't working, and it kept making me have to reinstall all the extra files and things for the different expansion packs, and it wasn't going to work. So after I tried that for like an episode or two, I had to give that up. But we're continuing on with that here in Sims 4. And so over here we have Beatrice Ullbright as a high school graduate. She just graduated high school. She's wearing the yellow blouse with the floral pants. Her mother is Josephine. Her Aunt Beatrice, is her dad's sister. And then there's her dad, Beau. B-E-A-U, Beau Ullbright. And Aunt B has basically been the role model for Beatrice as she's grown up. And the opposite is not quite true with her mother. I'm going to click resume game so we can get in there. Her mother has been overbearing and never been one to say that she's proud of anything that Beatrice has done. She's body shamed her for being a little chubby. That's neat that tells me that when I come back in. So I got a little antsy yesterday, and I had Beatrice and her mother having a big argument, and Beatrice was almost leaving the house, but I wasn't quite done with playing that house. There's things I want her mother to grow her garden and grow her lemons and do that stuff, and so they didn't quite. I don't think either one said they were sorry for the argument, but what happened was her mother was arguing with Beatrice out front near the rose garden, and Aunt Bee had just come out and just got herself entangled in it, and then it became, basically, Josephine basically was telling both of them to leave, kind of thing, or, just, you can both leave, or they were both going to leave, but upstairs, Aunt Bee went into Beatrice's room and tried to smooth things over. It's like, look, I was going home anyway, but maybe go downstairs one time and try to smooth things over with your mother. I really don't want to have to rehash it and look at the thing, but because I am short on time right now. But they didn't quite kiss and make up, but they Beatrice came down and her mother was making the family recipe cake, the lemon cake, and Beatrice went to help with, asked if she could help with the cake, and things kind of got smoothed over after that. And then her mother had been holding on to this. Her mother had kind of insulted her earlier about your cross stitch was never any good or whatever. But what we found out was that wasn't exactly true. Her mother had been holding on to this, the first one Beatrice had ever made, and even though it's poor quality, she says that other parents had been asking Josephine, Josephine said that other parents had been asking her to try to teach their kids to do the cross stitch, and she had tried to teach those other kids, and none of them could even finish theirs, let alone make a poor quality one. And that, Josephine was actually kind of proud of the fact that Beatrice was able to finish hers as a kid. That kind of, the mother-daughter moment. That, It's not to say they won't argue again, because there's still a lot of tension, there's a lot of things to argue about, but for the moment, though, Dad came home, Bo came home from work, and after they all made some lemon cake and had some, he said, hey, look, we're all off from work, why don't we go on a little trip? And so they're up here in Granite Falls, and it turns out that Aunt B gave Beatrice this camera as a gift. So Beatrice has been trying it out, and she's been having people pose for pictures, and just kind of, she's just been kind of taking pictures of people. So yeah, she got the camera, and then and right away Beatrice was like, taking pictures of Aunt B. So yeah, she took like these 5 pictures, and then she took a picture of the forest ranger, like a selfie type picture. And then took a few posed pictures in front of the statue. And then she took a picture of the other forest ranger. And then she's got a couple of her mother, and then another of her mother, a couple in front of the falls. And then she got one of her mother checking out a plant. She's got one of her dad cooking hamburgers. Then she was trying to get one of Aunt B tossing horseshoes. And I'm trying to figure out what this might be one that I'm not sure. I don't remember doing a maybe somebody else took this picture. And then she took a picture of the falls. Okay, Aunt B took that picture of the other two. And what I was thinking, after I realized that Aunt B had given her the camera yesterday, I'd always gone on the assumption that Beatrice had named the magazine after herself. But what if it turns out she had actually named it after her Aunt B? So yeah, but she's not going to start the magazine for another 17 years, so so it's like trying to figure out how we fill in that time between now and the time she starts the magazine. Is Beauty Magazine her first attempt at making a magazine? Is it the first magazine she ever works at? Has she been a editor-in-chief before that, or just doing other jobs? Why are you so angry? Yeah, I don't know why she's so angry. Okay, well. Okay, well, I have no idea. Oh, wait, play some symbols. Do, do, do. We can't go to festivals. We're here. Sorry, Zoe, but you don't exist. We haven't gotten rid of you yet. You would not be You know, you'd be like an infant right now, if not not even born yet. What do we got? Nope. I was hoping they'd have something camera or tripod related, but they don't. Oops. Okay, well, I haven't done the playlist link yet, so let's get that in there. And earlier today, before I went to work, Serena had a stream going. She was trying out somebody doing tattoos. Of course, anybody doesn't know this one, you can check that channel out too. Check out Freebird's channel. Let's see. How long we got left on this vacation? Where did we find out? How many hours we got left? I don't know. I can't. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we weren't able to do that when we were on vacation. How the? I don't get that. I thought we couldn't come here because I wanted to come here the other day with the other family, and it wouldn't let us because we were on vacation. Okay, I can go back enjoying the vacation. Maybe you can go. One person can go, but maybe you just can't have them all go. Well, I don't want you to be here yet. Hey, thanks for the camera.
in Kubu Koiba? Oh, yes. Jimpa Yiddish. Befete Palka. Kumiao Bouchard's Potion.
I wonder, is it possible to plant an apple tree somewhere around here and then come back at a later time and have that tree still be there? Okay, what do we want to do right now? Let's see, Oh, hey, Daniel. Yeah, good night, too. Hmm. Um, overtime. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go warm up my coffee really quick. Um, Not sure how much longer we're gonna be here at Granite Falls. Um, Maybe I'll think of something. Okay. I think since I'm getting a little bit naughty, NODDY, tired. Um, I'm not sure what I want to do with these guys at the moment. Let's go to the neighborhood and let's edit some more families and stuff. I got to work at 8 o'clock, so I can't do a really long stream tonight. So no sense staring into space doing nothing or falling asleep. All right, so let's Alright, so let's get rid of you.
Or a bossy jewel. Oh.
You say you're a young adult. So anybody who's a young adult or younger does not exist. Yep, you're a young adult. Because I'm not going to bother making them into infants or something like that. Okay. So let's see. If you were, well, minimum age to be a senior is like, well, AARP goes by 50, but if she was 60 years old and we took away 27 years, she would be 33. Well, let's just make her a young adult.
Oh, la boy, my big. Ha, partner's a talk.
Okay. Land grabs.
Oh, Benaya.
You're an adult. You're an adult.
Oh.
So let's see. Jeffrey, are you going to be a teen?
Oh, Sator.
Well, keep in mind that a young adult basically is 18 and up. So 18 plus 27 is 45. So if he was in his 40, yeah, we can make him a young adult. Let's make them young adults. And you don't agree. Oh, Malcolm. You don't exist yet, Malcolm. Sorry. Roomies.
One Genie Makosa.
You're a young adult. You're all young adults. Okay, so you're all gone. Zest. Nope, you don't exist either. Young adult. Young adult, yep. Now, I don't have to say it that way. I could always make them teens. Let's see, if they were... Well, if you're 30 years old and you take away 27, that makes you 3. So, yeah, we gotta get rid of... Pancake's gotta go too.
Only 9 Makosa.
Okay, you can be a young adult. Now, in this case, if we're going to make a young adult out of the mother, then we could have the kids be, toddlers or whatever. So, now what are you? You're a young adult. Yeah.
Massa Plimsa Pava. Paladin! Oogaroo! Yankat Unishi.
No, just here. Okay, fine. Whatever. Yeah, because this story takes place in... This portion of the story takes place in 1981, while our main story was in 2008, so I gotta de-age people. We've added in a bunch of Sims from the Sims 1 and Sims 2 that were not already in the game. I'm not necessarily following exact timelines and all that with that. They're just, if they weren't in the game before, they're in the game. But all the ones that were in the game that have existed in the other story, I gotta age them down. So, there's a little bit of leeway with that. Not everything is set in stone, but
Lamb fever resting. Mm-hmm.
okay, you're an adult.
Wambosi Palingo.
No, sorry, Kyle, you're gone. Now, some of these are not going to be removed because they were added currently. Like in this world, they were made. I didn't some of these are like spawned this time around and weren't spawned earlier in the other. Okay, I'm gonna leave you because you're part of the sewing circle. The cross stitch club. Okay, Markovic's. Yep, you're gone. So I guess I can't remove the kids. Ian. Okay, well, you guys can be turned into young adults. We got to figure out a way to get rid of the kids. You're already a teen. I can't. I don't think I can edit this family. Let's see, if I remove 2 of you, or 3 of you, and leave the 3, so let's save the family. Okay, let's get rid of you, because you're going to get rid of you anyway. Oh, you got 6. Well, I guess we can't do it because I can't.
Huh? That's nice. Oh, there. Ah.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Young adult, teen. Alright, you're both gone.
Skimbo Jorm.
Alright.
We both say Ishe. Yumbo Aragaba.
Okay. Hmm. We're gonna leave you alone for now until we get somebody else in the tattoo place.
Nib not ranch Aloy.
Now, you are supposed to grow up with Misty. I mean, you're probably not born yet. But I don't know what happens to the game if I get rid of you. Because you're like a... I think you're kind of like one of them guru type things or something. And we're going to leave you alone for now.
Puesto Quopa.
Adult. Well, you need to be gone.
Puesti.
Holy nine triple.
Wow. Ends in a tie. Well, you're gone.
And a prep fit off. Febine Lovo.
You gonna do that or the other thing? We don't know how old Carmen was to begin with.
Kenneth.
Yeah, doesn't really matter. Just do that. Um, okay. Yeah, Lopez, because she was a cover model, so we have to. Okay, you're an adult. Right.
Kambe pa Yisharao.
Oh yeah, the Lodens. Let's check out the Lodens. What is it, Grandma Hetty? She's probably still alive. Dahlia, you're an adult, so you can become a young adult or a teen or something. And you're an adult. You're gone. All right.
Yep, it's him. Lampiva Ruskin. Wogor, Thorio, Lomeda, Arishu.
Yeah, let's do that. Who is this? What's his name? Yep, Cannonball.
Billabong, you conquer.
Okay. Alright. Get rid of you.
Shanib Doyum. Mams, you boya.
Deroy Benarla. Toflankula.
Arsaga.
Okay.
Pusha. Alapot. Friendship. Oblish. Bernala Flow.
Zaffle, up.
Hey, Shuli Brazil.
Um. I didn't know you were an elder. It's because you're hiding underneath this thing all the time. Okay. Well. She looks a lot younger with this thing on. I thought it's like almost like she's got red hair or something, but I didn't realize she was an elder.
Lusta? Gusha Blanco.
Flippy Safrula. Ruby, Katsara.
Okay.
Malfoy, Befose.
Edagom Schmo. Chobe, Mr. Glow. Skiba, you move.
Okay. So that's helping. What do we got here? We've got a 50 by 50 and a 40-30.
Linda, 2BX.
Oh, that's right. It ended in a tie because there was only that much time left. That's it. All right. I thought they were going by some sort of rule that you only get. Okay, never mind.
Mora, hey, you Pomeray Quas.
Hoffman's. Okay, you guys are you're gone.
Skin out the store. Ooh.
Okay, I think I deleted the wrong one. But anyway, you two are both gone. Okay, you're all three of you are gone.
Vivas Febine.
Wangini Lorraine. Canathoy Lobo. Oh, the Samba. Oh, Lava. Epidroy.
Alright, we're gonna leave you. Although I don't know. I don't want to mess with you because you're like, again, you're like the guru of the thrift store. I don't want to. I'm sure I could put another sim in there and they might take over your job, but let's just leave you alone. We could pretend that you're we could say that you're the mother and then you had a daughter with the same name. I don't know that you're the principal too. And maybe you'd still be the principal because we didn't get rid of you.
Chucky Yadaboo. Swibbeth. Huh, Alcibar. Hey, Reggie Nupsa.
Oh, we'll give it a try. You know, technically, no, because you deleted the other one. Yeah, you screwed that up. Well, the game will just regenerate somebody. You know, that's what they do. I don't know who. That's only if I. It only matters. It probably only matters if I actually um, have somebody go there. Henry. Alright, is there anybody else that matters right now? We're gonna leave you alone for now. Yeah, there's some more people, but I don't have to do all of them. Okay, I'm putting you on notice. If either of you show up at my door with your fairy wings hanging out, you're gone. Same goes for you two. You quit coming to my door with your damn. You too. Any of y'all. You show up at my door, see that? You're gone. I don't care what it does to the game. Don't come to my door with your fairy wings out. I didn't go to your town yet. I got nothing against the fairies. At some point, I'll play something with the fairies. But like I was saying before, it'll be something where like maybe somebody who's an actress or something is doing a TV show or a movie with the occult things. And it'll be in a separate save file. But it ain't gonna be in this world. They're not. We don't have fairies and ghosts and all that crap in this world.
Narshkos Miba, huh?
I think I've already got a version of you. At least I think I did. Huh. Oh. Huh. I could have sworn I had a Judith Ward.
Oh.
Huh. I could have sworn we had. Anyway,
Huh? Ah, yabasa. Boom Inabosh.
okay, we can do that to you too.
Kenneth Oy Lobo.
I think you're too young. Yep. Now, technically, messing with them, but we just gonna say bye bye to you two. And while we're at it, let's just get rid of Vlad, wherever the hell he's at. Where are you at, Vlad? Unless I already did it. I think I already did it. Bailey Moon.
Quaxinospopea.
Oh, you're young. And you're young. You're all gone. Sorry. Sorry, you're not old enough to be young enough to be old enough to be around. How about you, Dirk? Nope. Okay, Dustin. I believe you're supposed to be the son of somebody else. Or Brandy or whatever. Yeah, you don't get to stay.
Oh, a bossy jewel. Seven, eight bucks.
Okay. Alright. That's good enough for a moment. That leaves a lot of emptiness. We got younger Callie. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so you're one of the few where there's still some kids left. And you guys are both younger. Those are my Sims 2 maids. I still intend to put some more Sims 2 townies and such in the game. At some point, I would like to turn this into an actual, like, downtown intersection. Like, an urban type. Like a rural type. With the corner store and the something with these type of buildings with a corner lot, on each one or something like that. I don't know what we'll put there, but that's the kind of buildings I want. It's one of the few places where you can do that. Oh wow, the Bjergsons. Yeah. All right, let's take care of the Bjergsons real quick.
Yumbala top floating. Yumbalas.
Algarez wink here. Aim. Oh.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna hit this. As long as it's not some punky color, whatever color I get, that's the color I'm gonna choose, but we're gonna go back to this hair. Okay, so she's got this one next to the red.
Nibnut rancha loy.
Frida Gabarba of Garashi. Yavan Zesto.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my coffee warmed up one more time, and then we'll come back. We'll see what I'm doing. By the way, if anybody was not watching yesterday, this is an 80s themed playthrough here, so I came up with. I was just thinking the fact that I was involving cameras. Look, it's a photo mat. I'll be right back. So let's see. I wonder. It's frightening. Yeah. Leaving now, is that the right thing? Are you singing again? Kinda. Okay, so that family, if there was one, is no longer living there. You're living there. Let's just take you and pop you on out of here. Uh, okay, I was not able to get rid of the Robles family the way I wanted to. How about, yeah. I don't know. I messed that up. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah. I mean, can I just delete crying furniture? Maybe. Well, where is the crying furniture? I mean, this is the house they were in. I didn't move them here. Okay, there's one there. Do they only have one? Because there's two. They've got two babies. Okay, I think what you're gonna have to do. No, it's not gonna work because there's no way for me to.
Ah,
Well, there is a way for you
trouble.
to do this. What way is that? Okay.
Huh? Alagaba?
This is what you're gonna do. Yeah.
I have move.
Okay. Uh. I'm assuming that's a young adult or somebody who's not gonna age down. All right, and then in that family,
Oh,
yeah,
come
you're
on.
not going to exist. So now we'll just get rid of you. Now we don't have the kids. All right, you're staying. You are staying. You are staying, and we've already taken care of you, so we just gotta age the other ones down. Okay. First, well, here, just go from this way.
Mams, yo. Ooh, Bernala. Slopajelja. Yazef Gum.
Okay. We can do that. You know what? I'm just gonna take a chance and get rid of you. If it spawns more, it spawns more, but I don't want you showing up. We'll leave him alone for now. But we're gonna get rid of the other fairies. The gnome can stay, because he ain't bothered me yet. And we'll see what happens. Will it send other fairies to my door?
Wangini Beret.
Okay, but, I mean, Baco is the only one who can stay. Because you use a Wangini too young. And Baco's not really that important to our story, so we'll just get rid of him too. Really? Yeah. Where'd he go? I don't know. Did you go too far? Probably. All right, let's do this a little quicker. All right, let's go here. Tinkers, what do we got here? Teen, a young adult. All right, so you're gone. Greenbergs, elder, young adult. So the two elders are gonna stay.
Jobe, it's the Glorb.
I gotta work at 8 o'clock today, so I'm not gonna be able to stay much longer. Yeah, you're not gonna be around.
Lampiva Rust. Ambulia Askina. Labizar.
You know what? You go ahead and keep your punky purpley hair. You know? What do you got? What was this? Like a... Okay, you got white. Yeah, we're just gonna let you have that. But we'll get rid of that nose ring. They weren't really doing that yet. If they were, it wasn't widespread in the 80s. In the early 80s, you wouldn't be seeing something like that yet. At least not unless you was like, you know, like standing out, you know, like really into the punk rock scene and really standing out, not just normal everyday people. You almost had to be like a rebellious teen or something. I mean, I don't want to sound like an expert because hell, I'm not an expert, but it seemed that way. It's like you pretty much had to see something like that in a movie or something. You know, something for Eddie Murphy to laugh at as he's walking by. Or the European Vacation when Rusty's like, "Dad, that's how I want my hair to look." You know, you had Cyndi Lauper, and that was kind of out there, but of course that wasn't until like more mid to late '80s, because the first Vacation movie I believe was like 1982, so the other one didn't come out for a few more years. Villarreal, huh? Yeah, we gotta take care of you. You're still there, but you're gone.
Ah,
You're gone. And you're gone.
Ebony sycophants.
Sycophus. Yeah, I'm Sycophus too. Everybody's Sycophus. Oh yeah, we definitely got to do something with this family. Jeb, you're a teen, right? Yeah, you're gone. You're gone. You're gonna be gone. Francine. Faye, you're not gonna be around either.
Want a fish?
Want a fish? Yeah, I did, but told me that the water was frozen up there in Granite Falls, so they wouldn't let him, even though it's springtime. In supposedly June, but whatever. It was snowing up there in Granite Falls. You know, you take it for granted that spring means it's gonna be warm, but that ain't always so.
Massa plimsa. Ulak barbahoy.
Okay, let's just get rid of you.
Febine Lovo. Oh.
Okay, you're... Oh, Arnessa Thebe. Yeah, you're what's his name? I believe, Cap's family. Before they changed the name. Because he took a Cap name. You're currently an adult. Hillary's an adult. So you're gone, and you're gone. Right.
Manzanaya Vuya.
So technically, she would be the mother of the other guy, or grandmother, or something like that. That'd be the weddings pack. My wedding. My wedding, yeah. Yeah, so... Hector Laurent. Okay, you're way over here, not connected directly with this line. So, it don't matter if I get rid of y'all. And only have her or whatever. She's somehow connected to the Thebe family. So you got Thebes over here. So what you're saying is that this could be possibly a sibling of the Queen's. Or just somebody named Queen. Whatever. It don't matter. Niece of Queen Thebe. Okay. First cousin once removed of consort cap. Oh, and then she changed his name. Okay. Alright. So, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Hector can stay. Hillary can stay. Alright, so you three are gonna stay. But you're gonna get replaced.
Mr. Coy.
Wombosi? Really? That's the one that Jason Bourne was hanging around with there in the first movie. He wasn't supposed to kill him. He was just supposed to, like, gather intel.
Sarpavich. Pomeray Quas.
Yeah, I agree, Arnessa. You know, I realize it's kind of boring, but it's also kind of, I don't know. There's a unique fun to it. It's like, I don't know. I feel like Professor Chaos or something. I'm injecting chaos into my world. Moyer, I think you're an adult. Nope, you're a young adult. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, poor Alex. You won't be working the booth. So sorry, Alex. I'm gonna miss you. You're pretty cool, Sim, but... Ah, yes, the munches. Gotta take care of these munches. You're sticking around because you're an adult. The rest of these are kids, right? Just give him something different once in a while. Okay, so you're the only one around here. You're all gone. Okay, you're gone.
Bimbo Unabla.
Yep, you're gone. Okay. Oh, this one. Yeah, you guys are gone.
Ooh.
Did I really do that twice?
Oh.
Clint?
Jolie. Oh.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to be at Chucky's Chicken anymore because you're mine. Okay, we're still on vacation. Yeah. We're just gonna get rid of you two. We're gonna get rid of you two. What am I doing now? I don't know. I think we adjusted one of them, and I don't remember which one now. And yeah, that quickly, huh? Yeah. All right. All right. Well. Let's get us back in our main family. Okay. Well, that's gonna have to be it for tonight, because otherwise I'm not gonna get any sleep. Which means I'll be falling asleep during tomorrow night's stream, etc., etc. So, I have no idea. Let's see. 10? Yeah. We'll say 10. It's less important. Is all that the main episode number? Well, the main thing to note is that by putting a before part there, we know that it's not our main save file. So, yep. There's quite a few of you watching. I wish I could stay around and do some more, but unfortunately I can't. That's what happens when you got... I used to have a schedule that was like the same every day, but nope, now I got these weird schedules where I'm doing, 12 to 8 yesterday, I was... Sunday was 12 to 8. Now I got 8 to 4. Then I'll be 12 to 8. Then I'll be 7 to 3. Then I'm off. Then I got a 12:30 to 8:30. Then I'm off, and then I'm on vacation. So, some nights are going to be short streams. Some will be possibly longer. It just depends. The problem is I get home on, like tomorrow, I'll get home. And by the time I'm, done eating and letting the dog out and relaxing, and it could still be 8, 9 o'clock by the time I actually get in here, and depending on how much sleep I've had, I might not be awake enough to do much. So I'm still gonna do it, but anyway, that's the situation. So I wish I could stream longer and do more things when people are actually watching, but such is fate. I do appreciate y'all being here. So, what is it? Yeah, I'm not in the mood to do that. So, thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a good night and a good day. I hope to see y'all in the next one that you're able to make it to. I hope y'all enjoyed. Until then, bye-bye for now.